a couple upsets in round one. We were talking about was it Simply Moxie? So we have New Archaic taking a win. He won the Toronto Regional from the Hamilton area. Dragon Silk taking a win in round one. Guan taking a win. Fen Sui.
All right, I think we're actually gonna be starting
Okay,
the
here we
battle now.
go. Let's
Now,
do it.
from what I saw, Despicable actually led with Haunter, and he also has Bronzong in the back. This is actually gonna be a pretty decent matchup, knowing that 100K Collector is running the double fighters.
Yeah.
Now, seeing he can decide to keep Haunter, actually farm with Haunter, swap in to the Bronzong.
What's he running on the Poliwrath here?
This is a
Okay,
dynamic
dynamic
punch.
punch. Now, recently with the nerf of Power Up Punch, that opened up Poliwrath's moveset. We discussed that earlier, and
Absolutely, I think that the fighters, instead of becoming now more reliant on counter, they're actually becoming more reliant on actual direct fighting damage
yeah,
with dynamic punch, cross chop, right? That's why Primeape has actually rose up in the
yeah,
rankings.
yeah. We saw that on your channel talking about Primate, and that was a great suggestion because again, it has opened the field up and given a Pokemon like Primate more life. It was already relevant, but so he's going with the Power Up Punch here, and so he's going with the Psyshock.
Psyshock taking out the Medicham, deciding not to shield just because his HP is just way too low. It's not worth
Right.
it.
And it's good that he got his. Oh, I was gonna say it's good that his Poliwrath got to avoid the confusion damage, but he brought him in versus Bronzong. So Haunter's
Now,
gonna do
guys,
a Shadow Punch.
we do understand that our voices are a little bit, let's say, behind. It's just because we are not seeing the stream live as of
All
yet,
right.
right? That is the main reason. We're still working on it. We're trying to get it up and running.
Oh man, I didn't realize that. Thank you for telling us that. Yeah, we expected to have it in front of us. It's okay. We're getting a few things set up, so we're just gonna watch and see how this plays out.
Now
Wow,
that Haunter,
hanging on. And we said, it's going to take a little finesse to make Haunter work, even though it is so powerful. It's very squishy.
absolutely. Now Steel is coming in with the full Poliwrath with a shield. This is pretty much game. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give this game to Despicable, saying that Poliwrath against Steelix, there's no way out of it.
yeah. And thank you for everyone watching and understanding. It's great to have 72 people in the stream right away.
Absolutely. Thank you guys to everyone that's actually joining the stream. Thank you to Go Live for actually getting
Yes.
this all set up to be able to show exactly what Toronto's made of.
Yes, we're looking to do this monthly. So again, if you guys want to just, subscribe and make sure you're tuned in for future tournaments, and we'll make sure to have everything set up at the start. Right. So Despicable takes game one.
Despicable is going to definitely take game one. But now with new self rules, right, we are going to have 3 games.
Yeah.
Right, we will have 3 rounds no matter what happens. Despicable could go 2-0, but we will still be going into round 3.
Yeah.
Now, how are you feeling about that?
I mean, I've seen a lot of feedback from the community. For me personally, if it's gonna make it not a tie at the end and have an actual winner determined, that's what I like. But I don't know if that's actually happening because we saw in Cali there was like a 4-way tie, and it didn't seem that the extra games determined an actual
ranking.
right. So, but no, I guess it does actually. So I'm okay with it. Again, it's going to make tournaments a little longer, but if we can have a clear-cut winner, when you've got 4 people, 4-1, you want to have a clear-cut winner to take home the trophy.
Absolutely. I think when it comes to those 3 O's, 2 1s, 1 2s, I feel like that is more for the world ranking rather than the actual specific tournament ranking. Now,
okay,
it's an interesting matchup. Now, is this Alola Marowak actually going to be running Hex or is it going to be running Fire Spin?
That's a good question.
Haunter is just
Yeah,
eating him alive, just
chunking away.
Haunter again, he's super squishy, but do not sleep on him. If you are not prepared for the Haunter, he will completely ruin you.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say should go for the Bone Club because he's gonna finish off and then save some of that energy that he built up, but he's gonna shield his Haunter, keeping it alive, and decide to switch. Nope. Looked like he was gonna switch.
Wow.
Is he gonna use his last shield here? He does. Wanting to maintain that switch advantage or keep his Marowak alive.
He wants to keep that Marowak alive. He wants to maintain the switch advantage, win
Yeah.
the lead.
Okay, it's a good call saving his shield.
But again, that Alola Marowak won the lead, but it costed him that second shield here.
Right. Yeah, it's nice to hang on to that shield. So it's Poliwrath's running Dynamic Punch, Hydro Pump.
This is a Poliwrath mirror match, but knowing that there's no shields at all, he's gonna go straight Hydro Pump, do a whole lot of damage to that
Let's see
Poliwrath.
how much.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
do you do
decent.
the Dynamic Punch though? I think maybe the Dynamic Punch might have been a better play. It's not
Well,
resisted by the Poliwrath. So you can see
oh
how much
yeah,
damage
yeah,
a Dynamic Punch does. So if he would
absolutely.
have done a Dynamic Punch, you save a little bit of energy and let's take a
I
look.
definitely the Dynamic Punch would have been the better move here. You'd be using less energy,
Yeah,
but and also doing equivalent damage as well.
right.
Swapping and going with the Steelix. Again, against a Poliwrath, if he lands that Dynamic Punch, he doesn't land the Dynamic Punch. Oh,
Wow.
oh man.
Now we got a Steelix mirror match now.
Yeah. But again, that Steelix has a lot of energy, but Despicable does have a shield. He's trying to bait here. He has to try to bait, go for the crunch, and hope for the shield. Does he? But wow, Despicable sees it and he's like, you know what? I know that's the only way that you could actually win this match. I'm not doing it.
That's why this cup is one of my favorite cups. Like it's the bait. I don't know if call it official bait cup, but like you're gonna win or lose matches by choosing to throw some bait or use that shield. Again, example Marowak, right? Bone Club or Shadow Ball. You definitely want to go. Okay, so
Despicable does take the win. That is a 2-0, and winning with also keeping the shield.
wow, that's a dominant win.
Full dominant win. He's not here to play. He is
Right.
here to win. Despicable is also another fairly new player, but making a huge name in the Toronto PvP scene.
Yeah, game one, taking it down. And again, we appreciate everyone understanding that we are actually having to watch the live stream on Twitch. So we're behind when we see that. So if the audio or our commentary is a little off, it's because we're watching it on Twitch. We're just waiting for all that to be adjusted. So we're very appreciative of the 80 plus people to come check out this Toronto tournament. And here we go for our game three.
Now let's see. Will Despicable decide to actually bring in that Haunter? That Haunter did him a lot of work, and I want to see is 100K cat collector gonna be ready for that Haunter this time? Right? Yeah, he took him down with the Lola
Yeah.
Marowak, but he was forced to use his second shield there.
Is it 1-1? We've got it 1-1 on. Yeah, that's off on the stream, guys. Or is it?
I thought Despicable took it 2-0.
Chad, can you clarify for us? We're pretty sure Despicable took the 2 games, but this is not a game 3 for the match, is it?
I really don't think so.
Okay, we'll keep watching this exciting game 3.
Going for the Dynamic Punch, deciding not to shield, knowing that Dynamic Punch wasn't going to do a whole lot of damage to that Haunter, but he is still going to be able to pull off that Shadow Punch and do some decent damage, force the shield.
Yeah, should he have just done the extra the extra charge move to do the Hydro Pump to KO the Haunter? But we'll see how the rest of the match plays out.
We'll see. Now, I think he learned from that. He's going to like, okay, you know what, Dynamic Punch. I'm going to stick
Right.
with Dynamic Punch here.
And he's choosing to save the shield. You can just see how much damage the Dynamic Punch does. And
Again,
it looks like both of them are running the same, right? The Hydro Pump, Dynamic Punch.
Dynamic Punch. Right, really good move set. Both really heavy hitting moves. Again, me personally, I'm running the complete, utter opposite move set.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going Power Up Punch, Ice Punch.
Okay. Yeah, I like having that Ice Punch because like Drift Bloom is running through a lot of the teams, right? So it's good to have the coverage against that ghost.
Exactly. If you're caught up in a matchup against a Lugia,
Yeah,
right, Ice Punch could save you in that matchup.
right.
But again, we do have the Medicham. Medicham's going to do some decent damage. He's powering up. He knows he's able to take down that Poliwrath, but also power up, and he's left with the Empoleon.
Yeah, and this is going to hurt. You can see the counters doing a lot of damage. He's going to build up the attack by doing another power-up punch, and he's deciding to shield it.
He has to, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because counter is just going to be able to just take him down.
Yeah, you can